Vincent van Gogh, the artist who cut off his own ear and therefore needs no further introduction. This is perhaps one of his most famous paintings, being recognizable and inspiring coffee mugs, t-shirts, and even being featured in the classic McDonald's documentary, Super Size Me. But one thing remains incredibly unclear. What exactly is this supposed to be a painting of? So there are basically two camps in the Van Gogh painting debate. The first, and frankly more popular faction, believes that Van Gogh was trying to somehow capture the essence of the twinkling night sky. The city down here is quiet and resting through the night, and the vibrant sky captures the chaotic expression of nature. But I don't buy it. I can kinda see what they mean with the big yellow balls hanging over the city like lemons, but I don't think that's what he was going for. I mean, have you seen stars before? They're tiny, or at least so far away that they don't look like that. And look at those big blue swirls, clearly representing some sort of flowing liquid. I'm going to challenge you to go outside at night, and while you're touching the grass, look in the night sky, and tell me, do you see any big blue swirls? No. If you do see them, what you're seeing are clouds. Now here's the thing about cloudy nights. When the clouds are in the sky, scientifically speaking, you cannot see the stars that are behind them. Van Gogh would have known this. Therefore, this cannot be a painting of clouds and the night sky. This is why I am in the second camp, known as the Van Gogh fishbowl believers. When you look at this picture like it's a fishbowl, or maybe a rectangular fish tank if you want to get technical, things start to make a lot more sense. This tiny village is meant to be an underwater set piece. The glowing lights are refracting through the glass of the tank, and in the foreground, the giant clump of seaweed is perhaps the biggest giveaway that we are no longer on dry land. So, if this is actually a fish tank, then the question becomes, where are all the fish? Gone. This is where the weight of the painting really starts to set in. Fish tank created by a family who clearly cared to make a nice tank for their beloved pets, completing it with interesting set pieces and even adding a plant for ecological flair. But as the somber mood of the painting reveals, these fish have recently passed away. This is a picture of mourning, of loss. Fish are part of the family too, and this empty tank is meant to make us feel as though we are experiencing this loss alongside them. Now you might be thinking that this entire video reeks of Van Gogh fishbowl propaganda, which is a fair argument to make, although I would argue that the truth is not actually propaganda. But surely, if Van Gogh wanted us to interpret this painting one way or another, wouldn't he have left us some kind of note, maybe some kind of clue? Perhaps a letter that he sent to a friend, explaining the purpose of this painting. Well, there is one clue. According to some sources, link in the description, the name of this painting, chosen by Van Gogh himself, is Sutari Naito. Unfortunately, I do not speak Japanese, so I guess we'll never really know what Van Gogh meant by that.